Would the children like to come to the front, please? We'll roll out the carpet. Well, there's more children than I saw at first. Oh, come on, you carpet. All right, good morning. Oh, poor Alex. Oh, well. Did any of you find it hot yesterday? Yeah? Do you like the heat? No?
I don't like winter and I don't like super.
Oh, you don't like winter and you don't like super hot summer. So spring and fall are kind of your best times? Yeah. It's kind of when it's perfect.
It's not too warm and it's not too cold.
Yeah, it's best when it's not too warm and not too cold, but
Like it's 20 is about what I like.
yeah, 20 is good, yeah.
31.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we live in Saskatchewan, so it
Ranges from minus 50 to plus 30.
ranges from -50 to +30. Yes, that is correct. Yes. So, yeah, it gets hot in Saskatchewan, and it gets very cold. Do any of you have like those fridges where you can get ice from them? You do? Oh, you do too. Oh, I've always been envious. Your friend does, yeah, I know. I've always been envious of people who have those fridges, you know, when it's hot you can get ice. Did anyone? Oh yeah. Did anyone have ice in their drinks yesterday? Every day you got ice in your drink, yeah. Ice is good stuff. It's pretty normal to have ice though. Like if you go to a restaurant, they almost always give you ice in your drink, right? Yeah, ice is pretty common. But I saw some ice the other day, which was amazing. And it wasn't dry ice, no. Why was it amazing? I will tell you. Okay. So, on Friday afternoon, I was at the house and they said that there was a risk of thunderstorms in Saskatoon. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You live in the same neighborhood as I do. Well, maybe you can tell it downstairs. We don't have time for everyone to tell their stories. But yes, there was hail. So I was outside and I was going to watch the thunderstorm. It's maybe not the best idea to be outside during a thunderstorm, but I was outside and I was thinking, oh, well, I can always take shelter from the rain. But then I saw a couple of pieces of ice fall from the sky and I thought, well, maybe I better go inside. So I did, and all of a sudden, ice starts coming down and starts on the roof, and you can hear on the ground, and our driveway was nice and clear, and by the end of it, it looked like it just snowed. It was amazing. And it was even more amazing when I stopped to consider that that ice had been made way up in the sky, so there was some warm air, some very warm air because it had been very warm that day, and the warm air had gone up and it nice and lots of water in there, and then a cold wind came along and it froze all that water into ice, but not all at once. There would be like little particles of dust and they'd get a little bit of ice on them and they'd fall a little bit down, and then they'd get a little bit more ice and they'd fall further down, and then they'd get a whole lot of ice and they'd fall down on the ground. And it's amazing that like ice like that could be made just out of the sky. And I thought it was so amazing that I actually kept some of it. And I managed to keep it from yesterday. So this is sky ice. You know, it's not like perfect shaped either. Like the ice cubes we get at the restaurant, you know, they're nice. But this is kind of like, they look like blobs. But yeah, they're big as like shooter marbles, eh? Yeah, I picked the biggest ones I could find, so. And I thought they were so amazing that I kept it. And when I came home, or when Laura came home from school, I said, look at this ice. And she said, yeah, there was lots of it on the ground. Which is true. Of course there was. But I was just so amazed. And you know, sometimes just this world amazes me. Just the way that God created it, that we can have ice falling from the sky, that we can go up to the lake in summer, and that there's all this water around us, that even the tent caterpillars, which are so gross, I mean, it's amazing that there are so many of them. I mean, how could that be? They just eat leaves, and then there's so many of them, and they're so gross. Pardon me? You squished 5? Yeah, just this morning. Yeah, of course. But it's amazing the things that are in God's world. So we're coming up to the end of school, but I'd encourage you, as you go through this summer, take a look at some of the amazing things that are outside, because God has made some wonderful things in this world, and some of the even most ordinary things are amazing when you come to think about it. Yes, Laura?
At school,
Okay, you want to tell your story about school?
we were at school, and so we were watching movies, so sometimes watch movies on time. And so we were in the middle of the movie, and she paused it, and she said, come look at the window, because we didn't have windows in our classroom, so we had to go to the movie. And we looked outside, and it was pounding on the roof above us, and it looked like it was snowing, but like harder. I think that it was a tornado. Yeah, it looked like a tornado hit Silver Spring after when we walked outside.
Oh, yeah, it looked like a tornado hit because there's so many branches and leaves on the ground, hey? Yeah.
Garbage cans everywhere. They were all dark.
Oh, and the garbage cans got knocked over, yeah. So yeah, some of the kids' teachers actually took them out of school to go and watch the hailstorm. So some of the teachers too have the same.
Outside to watch it? No.
Oh no, sorry, not outside. Oh, yeah, you'll think the teachers are bad. No, they didn't take them outside. They just took them to see the hail. All right. Before I get distracted any further, we should go downstairs because we've got a special guest coming, Diane Young, and she's going to show us how books are made, another amazing process.